painting remarkable? Probably one of the most famous paintings in the entire world, ever. Painted by Leonardo da Vinci, somewhere between 1503 and 1506. How did he come up with this idea? How was he able to capture this image of this woman that has now become the most iconic image in modern civilization? It's because of creativity. And what is creativity? Is it something that you magically get? Is it something that can be learned? Is it some innate talent? I think creativity is something within all of us. From the moment we were born, when we were children, we were able to understand things a little bit differently in the world. We saw things differently. We would play. We would use our imagination to come to terms what the real world, what the adult world was going to be like once we got older. And once we got older, a lot of us probably forgot this aspect of creativity, this fun ethos that we could have. How do you get it back? Why do some people seem more creative than others? Is it some raw talent? I don't think it is. I think it's basically something that can be fostered, and with the precise conditions, you could probably retain it and keep it all the time. It really frustrates me when I see people saying, oh, I'm not creative. Oh, you know, how do these people come up with these ideas? I've been at book readings where famous authors are given the same exact question. How did you come up with that idea? As if whatever the author is going to say at that exact moment is going to spark some creative imagination, and that person asking the question instantly will become a famous author, him or herself. All of us have it within us. It's nothing magical. It's something extremely easy to do. Here are some guidelines. And if you really want to have a creative trip to come up with new stories or come up with new ideas for paintings or drawings or music or anything that you ever wanted to create, just follow these directions, and I think you'll become very creative very quickly. Lesson number 1. You must be devoted to becoming an artist. And what does it mean to become an artist? An artist is someone that devotes themselves to their art, that basically fosters the environment for them to become artists. So number 1, you have to be devoted to your craft, to your art. In other words, just follow these directions that I'm providing you. Number 2, whatever idea that you come up with, no matter how ludicrous, no matter how unoriginal, no matter how people are going to hate it or love it, anything, it is coming from you and it is perfect. Remember that. In order to become a successful artist, or become any artist, or to come up with any imagination or foster your creativity, you must have in your head that whatever you come up with is perfect because it's you. And remember, all art, all aspects of creativity and imagination is all subjective. People might hate Mona Lisa. There's so many different types of paintings and forms of art. So even the most famous iconic painting in the entire world is subjective. So become your own champion. Love the work that you do. And if anyone criticizes you, if anyone says, oh, that's not right or anything, it really doesn't matter. It's subjective. That's their opinion. All right? Next, you must devote yourself to becoming more imaginative and more creative by scaling back on things that can distract you. So in order for this to work, I would recommend for the next 60 days, no social media. Do not log into it, do not look at it, not even for a few seconds. Number 2, scale back on television and movies. Maybe once or twice a week, but that's about it. Number 3, get plenty of sleep. Whatever the amount of sleep that is required for you to feel normal and refreshed, please do so. Please make sure that you also eat properly and take care of your physical body. Next, that is about it. Then just be receptive for whatever thing that comes up in your head as being gold. So after a few days of starting this routine, no social media, limiting your television, limiting your movies, cutting down on reading. As soon as you do that, things are going to start popping out of your head. You want to capture those. So write them down. I would recommend writing them down into a journal by hand, because if you go on the computer, you might be distracted. And whatever you come up with, you write them down every single day. If you're a writer, I would recommend writing for at least 10 to 15 minutes a day of whatever pops up in your head, even if it's, this is stupid, this is dumb. If you're going to be drawing or painting, I recommend 10 to 15 minutes, guaranteed that you're going to be working at your craft. If you're going to do sculpture work, or if you're going to be cooking or anything like that, whatever you're wanting to be imaginative or creative for, devote 10 to 15 minutes a day, no matter what. And then soon, you're going to start coming up with amazing ideas. And I want you to keep telling yourself whatever idea that comes up, that is the idea that you're going to keep. That is the idea that you're going to use, and you're going to champion it. Because whatever is coming out of your head, remember, is unique to you, and art is all subjective. I hope it helps. And if you have any comments or questions, please list them down below. How do you, or if you have any other ideas, how to become creative or imaginative, please give the comments. All right, I look forward to hearing from all of you, and good luck, and happy creating. I'm a little scared about going home tonight.
Yeah! Warrior!